Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
That'll be 64.55. You can insert your card when you're ready. I think you took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep. And
there are two beeps. There's a beep, and then you're going to wait for a beep. It's a little, you hear the difference?
No.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
That'll be 64.55. You can insert your card when you're ready. I think you took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep. And
there are two beeps. There's a beep, and then you're going to wait for a beep. It's a little, you hear the difference?
No.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
That'll be 64.55. You can insert your card when you're ready. I think you took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh.
Patel. Third over of the night for him. In the power play over Srijay, showing aggressive intent. A misfield in the deep by Jay Patel. They come back for 2. And yeah, the team is not really happy about that. Again, they've been tight in the field so far. Rare misfield here. Hopefully the last one of the night for the DeePark Dynamites. Teeth Patel coming off a great spell so far. First over he balled tonight. Second over of the game was a maiden and was against Smith Patel. But since then, he's got off to an aggressive start. Srijay, the only man to hit Teeth for a 6 tonight. Try to do that again. Again, trying to play the field. No fielders in that part of the field. 2 deliveries left here with the fielding restrictions. I'm sure he's going to show a lot of aggressive intent here. Try to clear the ropes each shot he plays. But Teeth is on top of that. Deceiving him with the bounce. Staying low enough to stay out of his hitting arc. A great over here by Teeth. Just 3 runs off it to wrap the power play overs. I'm sure that will come in handy. It's 42 for
Check.
That's nasty.
What? Check ball.
See what you got.
Could be. Let's go. Take it to the hole. Check clear. Good shot clear.
Run it back.
Check up.
Oh, you serious?
Let's go.
Check.
Okay, coming back in for his second over of the night. Smith Patel finding the fielder. Now the fielding restrictions have been lifted. I'm sure the DeePark Dynamites are going to feel a lot more confident in utilizing the spin options that they have. 5 fielders in the deep now. And the right-hander somehow manages to find the gap once again, threading the needle. A really good-looking shot for a 4-1 bounce. Bounce probably just like a foot from the boundary line. Could have been another 6. But again, a great batting display here. Good sweep shot. Stayed on top of it. Reverse sweep this time. Playing the field, manipulating the field set here for another boundary. And Smith Patel off to a blistering start, 31 of 18. And if you're just tuning in, we were talking about the slow start that Smith Patel got off to. Faced a maiden over against Teeth. He was 1 of 7 at the start of the innings. In 11 deliveries since, he scored 30 runs. Great mindset here. Backing himself up, believing in his skill set, not trying to force anything, not falling under pressure. An overthrow there. Srijay wasn't paying attention. Could have been another run. But with the way he's been striking the ball, they don't have to take those kind of risks. They're clearing the ropes here with ease tonight. 50 up in just the 7th over. Great run rate, no wickets lost. No opportunities created either. That's been quite surprising tonight. Again, threads the needle between the 2 fielders on the offside. Let's Srijay have a go at it. Last ball of the over. Nine runs off this one already. And Srijay Sunil, he has shown good intent. He has struggled to find the middle of the bat or any contact with the bat on many occasions though. Quick field adjustments here by the captain. 5 fielders available outside. Srijay just knocks that one away. A good recovery delivery by the area. It's 51 after 7. Back here for the 8th over. 51 runs already on the board. No wickets lost. That's been quite an impressive feat here. No opportunities created here by the DeePark Dynamites either. I'm sure they want to change that. Relying heavily on spin tonight. I don't think we've seen a single pace baller so far. A very interesting game plan here. The DeePark Dynamites have one big advantage over many of the teams that play MPL Season 2 here. They've spent a lot of time out here on this field. They've played a lot of competitive cricket on this field. So by now they have plenty of experience to go off of many late stage game scenarios to study and implement the right strategies. And they've utilized that to good effect, sticking with spin throughout the 8 overs here. And it seems to be working. We have seen a lot of turn on this pitch for the DeePark Dynamite so far. Vrund Patel, the new bowler coming in. 25 matches, 31 wickets. Strike rate of 14. Can he be the guy that provides a big breakthrough here? Smith Patel, the man in form. 32 of just 21 deliveries. Again, we were talking about the display of patience here from Smith Patel. We've seen him clear the ropes with ease, but at the same time, he takes his time understanding the new ballers. Vrund Patel bowling his first over of the night. Hasn't looked to force anything here, Smith. Assessing the situations, playing good cricketing shots, and now he might put his foot on the pedal. Just finding the middle of the bat there against the new bowler. Knocking him away for a single. And Srijay has shown really good aggressive intent. I'm sure unless the DeePark Dynamites pull something off, he might clear the ropes once again. A lot of game time for the young at heart player here, Srijay Sunil. Over 3,000 runs under his belt as well. It's going to be called a wide. Three fielders on the leg side for the left-hander. Fielder coming underneath it. He thought he had a chance, but that's going to clear the ropes. We're talking about how Srijay hasn't quite necessarily found the middle of the bat on many of the shots he's tried here tonight, but that one looked crisp, and that is a huge 6 against the new bowler. Srijay forcing the issue, judging the line and length really well. Not a lot of turn on that occasion, and that gave Srijay the opportunity to connect right out the middle of the bat. A great hit, relieves some pressure off of him. We've seen spectacular 6 hitting here this tournament already. And on cue, Srijay with another massive hit in the same area. Not only Again, not a lot of turn there either. Saw that in the replay. The lefty able to hoist it over the ropes, put a lot of muscle behind that. Good timing as well. And easy pickings here for Srijay Sunil. 31 of 24. He's really caught up this over with those two massive maximums. Try to go again, a lot more fuller in the gap. They might even come back for two. Srijay looking a bit gassed. He's delivering with the boundaries. They take two. To wrap the over up, 16 coming off it. It's 67 for 0 after 8. And what a great start both batsmen have gotten off to. 8-0 was down, 67. No opportunities created for the opposition. Either clean hitting here, either that or they placed those lofted shots that haven't crossed the ropes in the gaps. Again, a lot of game time experience between the two batsmen here. Played a lot of cricket and various levels of competition in the sport. Utilizing all of that experience here tonight. Off to a really good start. Run rate close to 8.5. As we enjoy the spectacular visuals here from up above Hanover Park in Chicago, home of MPL Season 2. And what a beautiful day to play cricket here. Birds chirping in the background. A light breeze here as well. Let's see if the bowling team uses that to their benefit. We've seen a lot of teams do that. They've tried to force the batsman to play against the breeze. Try to get that ball stuck up in the air just long enough to create an opportunity for the fielders. Let's see if DeePark Dynamites, with all their experience, can do that here. They are coming back for his third over of the night. Expensive so far, 20 runs conceded. Smith Patel happy to whack it away for a single here, because his counterpart on the other end, Srijay, has really caught up with his scoring rate. Both men with similar figures here tonight. Again, Srijay making up for all that lost ground with two massive sixes in the previous over against Run Patel. Feeding it to the big fella. Smith Patel, another great six here. He's relied on that sweep shot quite a lot tonight. He did get off to a slow start at the start of the innings, 1 of 7. And then we saw him at the non-striker end, freeing his arms up a little bit, swinging the bat around, getting that blood flowing to the wrists. And he's put that to good use, those warm-ups. Relying heavily on the sweep shot here tonight, and the reverse sweep as well. On cue, playing the gap once again. That's a 6. Second time we've seen him use the reverse shot. And that's the second time he's earned a boundary for that as well. Again, that's the sign of not only an aggressive batsman, but more importantly, a confident batsman. Knowing that every time he switches his body position, he's going to clear the ropes with ease. Again, that's the second time he's played that reverse sweep shot. The last time too, he played that right after another sweep shot, a regular sweep shot that he played for a boundary, and then using the reverse sweep. He does that again this over as well, so he's definitely come out here with a plan. He's relying on his strength here. They are really expensive, conceded a lot of runs 35 runs conceded in his 3 overs. Just 82 for 0 after 9. Prowess Patel, 5th bowler tonight for the DeePark Dynamites. And the DeePark Dynamites finally going with their first pace bowler of the night. We've seen him open the bowling attack in previous games, but coming in here into play in the 10th over of the game. Smith Patel just 3 runs short of his 50, coming off a massive century in his previous game here in MPL Season 2 just a couple weeks ago. A lot of bounce on offer on that end, utilized right away by number 7 Prowess to good effect. Making contact with the upper region of Smith Patel's bat there. I don't think he was ready for that kind of bounce, not at that length. But again, we've seen Smith do that quite often here tonight. Just take a few deliveries and understand what the bowler is trying to do, how he plays. But this time he goes right away. Again, no mid on there. Easy pickings. And Season2, he's looking really dangerous. Shown a lot of aggressiveness here tonight already. Finally finding the middle of the bat. He's dispatched a lot of spin bowlers over the ropes already, using spin as their primary point of attack here. Not working out for the DeePark Dynamite so far. No opportunities created. That's been the big negative here tonight for the DeePark Dynamites. Slower delivery, wide. It's going to be called wide. And again, that's the second time we've seen a new bowler do that against Season2. The first ball he faces, this ball an offside wide. Again, all the bowlers have been pretty afraid of getting in the hitting arc of Season2, which is quite massive. And the plan to ball wide out of the hitting arc of Season2 finally pays off. Slightly slower delivery there, straight in the hands of long off. And a good catch taken on the ropes. That big breakthrough that the DeePark Dynamites were hoping for. Prowess Patel, the first pace bowler of the night, finally delivers that breakthrough in his 3rd delivery of the night. And the dangerous Season2 goes back for a well-played 34 of 27. He's definitely done his job as his team's opener tonight. Can leave the field with his head held up high. It was a delight watching him hit those massive sixes. Patel taking that catch. Prowess Patel, the bowler. The Patel bros striking here for the DeePark Dynamites. And Joshua Chippendale The new batsman out there in the middle. To righties there for the Breybourne Cricket Club. Joshua Chippendale coming off a really well-made 50 in his last outing here in MPL Season 2. Youngster from South Africa has shown his ability to score big runs here under the bright lights tonight. He's going to have to deliver again. Smith Patel on the other end. Just 2 runs shy of his 50. Could be a back-to-back 50 here, coming off a massive century in his last outing. Gets off the mark. Might even come back for 2. They don't. Yeah, no need to take those kind of risks there. No need to throw your wicket away. Good decision there by Smith. Not to come back for the second one. He's going to face the last delivery here of the 10th over. Can he reach his 50 here in this over? Last ball. What a great over so far by Prithwish. Just 3 runs conceded. 1 wicket already. Targets the gap again, and that's going to go for 4. Smith Patel gets his second 50 already, back to back. Might go for back-to-back centuries as well. Great looking shot. Taking his time, keeping his eye on the ball till the very last moment. Clears the rope, threads the needle between the 2 fielders for 4. 89 for 1 after 10. Can't stress enough how beautiful of a day it is here to play cricket in Chicago. Gentle breeze flowing, sun peeking out from behind the clouds, and the lights coming on here. Both teams have exceptional talent on their roster. The ability to play under bright lights. Can they deliver? And on schedule, number 4 chippy Joshua Chippendale delivers with a massive 6 over long off for 6. And what a great way to get his innings underway. 3rd delivery he faces. Again, not the best delivery by the new bowler. Rohan bowling his first ball of the night in the hitting arc. Easy pickings. Again, the whole idea should be to get the new batsman uncomfortable, but just feeding it to him. Field adjustment being made there. Number 7 comes in to cover that area for another one of those hits. But Rohan's going to have to tighten up his line and length here. And on cue, he does just that. Surprising Joshua with that extra bounce. Caught off guard, but showing great intent right away, the youngster from South Africa. And Brayborn relying heavily on their batting prowess here. Another good looking shot. Plays that for single. And I really like the mindset here that Joshua is playing with. backing his abilities. Don't have to force anything. Just fire deliveries into your young innings so far. Smith Patel playing it right in the hands of the fielder there. No run. Won't be too mad at that. He's done a great job so far here tonight for his team. Current run rate of 9 and over, projected to hit 180 at this pace. And Rohan really cleaning things up here after conceding that 6 off the first delivery. Just 1 run in the 4 deliveries since. Last ball for him here. Well placed field, good delivery, and a really good over after conceding that 6. It's 96 for 1 after 11.
How does it feel to be the captain of one of the biggest clubs, Breybourne Cricket Club?
You know, it's an exciting thing to be. I have played with Brayborn before too, and I was a captain as well. And it feels so good to run this team because everything is run like professionally. There is no mistakes, no flaws, nothing. And everyone has to follow the law. If you don't follow the law, you're going to face the consequences. So it feels like a professional cricket club, and I love running the team.
So what do you think of DeePark tonight? I think DeePark is one of the closest teams, very associated to you. How does it feel to be on the opposite side?
Yep. So yesterday we played together. Today we are playing against each other, but they are all my brothers. I don't want to say anything, but I just wish them the best of luck. And it doesn't matter whoever wins. I'm winning by myself, right? Whether my team wins, it's my club. My friends win, they are my brothers. So, yeah, I'm happy about this game actually. There's no loss in this. Yeah.
Absolutely. Cricket is such a ruthless game sometimes. You just have to be on both the corners.
Yeah.
So what do you think is a good score tonight?
Anything. So first of all, they have good batsmen, right? They can't. Any target is not like 100%.
Prithvish Patel coming back for his second. A really great over to kick things off for him. Delivering that big breakthrough, smart bowling against the left-hander. It was starting to look really dangerous with those massive 6s that he hit. Now he has to deliver once again for his team. Again, another quick wicket here. Preferably if Smith Patel can put the DeePark Dynamites in a position to make a good recovery here. Run rate sitting at over 8.5. And the thing about Breybourne Cricket Club is they have a lot of batting depth to rely on. A lot of skilled batsmen as well. Calvin Savage is still yet to come. And we've seen him hit massive, and I mean massive 6s here in MPL Season 2. And they're not making things any easier for themselves with those misfields. We've seen a lot of them. We didn't see the openers capitalize on it as much. But with the youngster on the other end, I'm sure they're going to squeeze in those extra runs every chance they get. Good delivery there by Prithvish. Forcing a miss hit inside edge. And Smith Patel hasn't been able to put Prithvish away just yet. But the 100 comes up. Brayborn Cricket Club, a really high scoring team. They've set a target of 224 in their previous outing here. Smith Patel back on strike for the last delivery here of this over. Again, we're still waiting to see a boundary conceded against Prithvish. We haven't seen one so far. Good delivery. Just shy of the wide line on the offside. And a good over. Just 6 runs off it. It's 102 for 1 after 12.
For us. So, but what I think right now is like anything over 180 would be a good score for us to fight for it and defend that one.
Expecting any dew tonight?
Not really, but you consider Chicago's weather to be the most unpredictable one. So yeah, maybe. Yep.
Absolutely. I think your folks have got a good start, so I think you'll be banking on some hitters tonight and put up a very good score.
Yep. Absolutely. And yeah, I hope they click it all the 20 overs.
Absolutely. I wish you all the very best, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's Jay from the center around here. So we'll touch back with the captain of DeePark in a while.
And Smith Patel welcomes Rohan back into the attack with an amazing looking shot. Pretty unconventional, but he gets a 6 for that. Rohan Patel being put under a lot of pressure. Last over, first ball he balled. He conceded a 6 against Joshua. Now first delivery of this over, concedes a 6. Again, Smith. Try to go again. But out of the hitting arc, just a single. Not enough power behind that. Good recovery by Rohan. What an amazing shot that was for 6 by Smith. Full toss on the offside. Again, slow outfield. Any other field in the world, that probably would have crossed the ropes quite easily, but they'll get 2. And Rohan was lucky that full toss wasn't put away for a 6 like the last over against Joshua. Good intent. Not the kind of shot that he was looking for, but he'll get 2 regardless. And Joshua off to a great start already. Gaining a lot of confidence here, the youngster. Scoring at a high clip as well. Expensive over here from Rohan so far. 11 off it already. Can he make a comeback with the 2 deliveries left? Nope. Doesn't look like it. But Joshua will put it away for a massive 6. And that's the replay from the first ball of this over. Smith Patel playing that gorgeous shot. And this one by Joshua. In the zone. Easy pickings. If you're familiar with the language, the players locally refer to those kind of deliveries as halwa deliveries. Feeding it to Joshua. Massive 6. And a wide to follow that up. Rohan under a lot of pressure here already in his second over. Both batsmen have...
How's the ambience here tonight?
It's amazing. It's good to see 2 teams competing. Looks like local versus non-local international teams competing. Ground looks beautiful, weather is beautiful. You're looking good, Sri. It's awesome to have the vibe here. It looks like you're looking
19 runs off.
Absolutely.
Big one for Breybourne Cricket
tonight
Club.
under these conditions.
121 for 1
Beautiful ambience. How's the ambience here tonight?
It's amazing. It's good to see 2 teams competing. Looks like local versus non-local international teams competing. Ground looks beautiful, weather is beautiful. You're looking good, Sri. It's awesome to have the vibe here. It looks like you're looking watch the game as well.
Absolutely. I can't expect a better game tonight under these conditions. Beautiful ambience here. All thanks to the president of Midwest CC, who's given us a wonderful ground, a beautiful setup to, you can actually see in the background. This is just as good as it gets in Chicago. This is wonderful level of cricket, the international standards that's purely maintained for Midwest Premier League. So, Sunny, what do you think of the game situation right now?
So far, I heard that the strategy that DeePark Dynamites is using is bringing up the spinners against a very powerful lineup of Smith Patel and the beast, Sunil. Looks like he's in good nick. Smith is coming off a century. We know his talent, and he knows these pitches. But I know DeePark Dynamites, they know how to come back. And I think as soon as the power play is done, they will be able to switch things back and see if they can control Brayborn.
Absolutely. What do you think is the par score here tonight?
Knowing the Brayborn bowling and the options they got, I believe they're probably looking to score around 180 plus. And I think that DeePark Dynamite, with their lineup that they had, they will try to chase it down. It won't be easy, but I think Brayborn bowling is not as strong as others, like Royal Columbus. But I gotta say, man, it all depends on Smith's inning and, of course, Chippendale sitting over there in the dugout. These 2 wickets are very key for DeePark Dynamites to restrict them under 180.
Absolutely. It's going to be a wonderful game, but Sunny, I wanted to ask you for a very long time. Ever since I've been seeing changing presidents at MWCC, this year has been the smoothest, beautiful organization. What changed?
Honestly, I wouldn't take the credit myself. I think we built a really good team last 3 years ago with Kuram. By taking over the presidency, we all know where we were. Fazle Haq, coming in. Of course, Ranga coming in with Yes Technology as a sponsor. And then I know I got a lot of credit, but honestly, it's the team, it's the community that have trusted us again, and all the big brands are back with Midwest where they belong. And I would say, as a part of presidency, I just wanted to be part of the legacy that we have created, for so long. And I'm glad that people are liking it. That's our clientele. You're one of them, right? Dolphins. What I wanted to focus this year was that we wanted to change the narrative of that Midwest is only known for Washington Park. We wanted to kind of say, no, we are a local suburb league as well. That's why you see the South Barringtons and Hanover Park, being partnered with us. Hopefully, more future for you to see is that we're working on infrastructure. We want to give kids more opportunity to play and compete with international non-local talent, which you're seeing right now, and give them opportunity to play in minor league and major league. And as you know, USA Cricket making the top 8. Now hopefully these kids will see the future that they can relate to, and hopefully make a career out of it. And that's what I'm trying to do as a president.
Absolutely. There you go. So you've seen all the vision. So we've got some time from the big man here, Sunny Singh. So I'll let him go, and you folks enjoy the July 4th fireworks just around in the center.
We're back here, folks, with 6 overs left here for the Breybourne Cricket Club to put on a big total, and they're on track to do that so far. On track for 180 tonight. Just lost that 1 wicket. Joshua looking in good form, coming off that 50 in his last game. Smith Patel might just be on track for another century, a back-to-back centuries here in MPL Season 2 for the young at heart player. Run Patel, after a really expensive first over, comes back in here again. Captain showing a lot of faith in him. Comes down the track, and Joshua Chippendale has been really impressive here in MPL Season 2, and it's been a delight to watch. A youngster from South Africa pulling all the shots out of the book. I'm sure he's gaining a lot of confidence watching the established set batsman on the other end, Smith, really taking the charge here against DeePark Dynamites. In the gap for another single. Happy to just rotate the strike at this point. Fully confident in their ability to clear the ropes. Don't have to force anything at all. They might start doing that in the next 5 overs after this one. But for now, scoring at a really good clip. Good shot just past Varun Patel there for another single. Again, very expensive in his first over of run, but he's made a good comeback here so far, just conceding 4 runs off this one. Look at the scorecard here. 3 contributors so far. All of them doing a really good job there for the Breybourne Cricket Club. Wants to come back for 2. Bit of a hesitation there from Smith, but managed to make ground comfortably. Last ball here of this over. Again, not a lot of aggression seen this over here against Rund. Except on that occasion, they end things here with another boundary. Joshua Chippendale. What a delight to watch him bat. The form he's in, given that, just easy pickings there. You see a drone flying there in the background to get us some exciting aerial shots here tonight from the field of play. Stay tuned, folks. The team is putting in a lot of effort to bring you a top quality product here live from Hanover Park. The teams have been delivering, and so has the media team. Great shots here of Hanover Park in Chicago. Can't stress enough how beautiful of a day it is here to play cricket. The sun's starting to set here. The lights have been on for quite a bit now. Perfect weather conditions. Not too hot. Gentle breeze cooling things off. Seventh baller being brought in here. Another youngster. Mitansh, the new man, into the attack with DeePark Dynamites. 14 wickets in his 43 games. Under 23 player. Playing against a very set and dangerous looking batsman here. What can the youngster pull off? Sometimes that's what you need. A breath of fresh air here. Could that provide a breakthrough for the DeePark Dynamites? Drifting down the leg side. Not the best first ball to ball, but luckily enough, just... Nope. Looks like it just crossed the ropes there, folks. That's a 4. Putting new baller Mitansh under a lot of pressure right away. Slow outfield. Didn't look like that was going to cross the ropes, but in the end it did. Again, new ballers coming in. We haven't seen them try and put the batsman under pressure with good first deliveries. That's one of the most important things you can do as a bowler. First ball of the night, you really need a ball with really good first delivery. So far from the DeePark Dynamites, they haven't really excelled in that department. A lot of loose first deliveries. Much better line and length. No run. Good recovery by the youngster here. And the young tall kid has a lot of weight on his shoulders here right now. He might just be able to provide that breakthrough. In the air, fielder coming underneath it, and right on cue, the youngster delivers with a massive breakthrough. Smith Patel dismissed for 70 runs off of 46 deliveries. Again, we talked about bringing in the youngster, new baller, provide the breakthrough, and he does that on cue. Third delivery of his night, and he delivers in a massive way. And Smith Patel can leave the pitch with his head held up high. 70 runs of 46 deliveries. What a phenomenal job by him. as the opener for the Breybourne Cricket Club. And Jay Desai comes in, the captain of the Breybourne Cricket Club. 5,500 runs. A lot of experience there. A lot of runs off that bat. And with just over 4 overs left here tonight for the Breybourne Cricket Club to put on a big score. He's going to have to put his foot on the pedal right away. Great thinking here by the youngster Mitansh. He knew that Smith was going to try and target him, play those big shots. With just over 4 overs left here to put on a big total. Forced him into playing one of those shots again. Top edge, high up in the sky. Fielder doing a good job pacing in from deep mid, taking that catch comfortably in the end. But Joshua, he's been around for 20 deliveries so far. And he's put on a big total too. Jay Desai, new man. Straight in the hands of the fielder. And a great first ball. Earlier we were talking about loose first deliveries. But this time Mitansh tightens things up. And all you can do at this stage as a bowling unit is create more pressure. Force the batsman to make a mistake. Don't let them get comfortable. Again, Jay Desai coming down the track. He wants to create some shots. He wants to force something here. Just 2 opportunities created here tonight. Both have been taken. Need to do a lot more of that. .143 for 2 after 16.
That'll be 64-55. You can insert your card when you're ready. I think you took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep. And
There are 2 beeps. There's a beep, and then you're gonna wait for a beep. It's a little. You hear the difference?
no.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
That'll be 64-55. You can insert your card when you're ready.
Varun Patel coming back for his 3rd over. Been expensive so far, but a good delivery to kick things off against the new batsman Jay Desai. Almost creating an opportunity. One of the first ones we've seen other than the 2 catches. Good delivery. And Varun relying on his skill set here to make a good comeback. But Joshua, the scary looking batsman, is on strike now. He said he knows the conditions really, really well, like the back of his hand. Oh, and a dropped catch. It wasn't one of the easiest chances, but dropped nonetheless. And looks like the fielder has been injured on that play. Doesn't look too nice. He's holding his hand. He's on the ground laying down. Oh, and it doesn't look too nice based on his teammates' reaction. Oh, did he break his arm there? Again, his teammates look really, really concerned. I hope he's okay. It's a really scary sight here. Both as a player and as a fan, don't want to see a player go down with an injury like that. Prithvesh Patel, the man unfortunately injured here tonight, leaving the field. Charlie, the substitute fielder, coming in. I hope he's okay. His teammates looked really concerned when they walked up to him, but seemingly in good spirits. Looks like he might just be fine. They're going to administer some first aid there, see if he's able to make it back into the ground soon enough. But Prithvesh, definitely going to miss him here tonight if he isn't able to make a return to the field. He's been really great here with the ball. Joshua Chippendale. It doesn't matter what field you set for the youngster. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery you ball. He will play the shots he wants to play in the areas he wants to play it in. And he's being assisted here by not the best bowling display by the DeePark Dynamites either. They've made it pretty easy for him. We've seen a lot of deliveries, grip and turn, but other than that, most of them just been fed here to the batsman in form. Try to force another shot, but this time making contact with the pad. Last delivery here, Varun Patel. 31 runs conceded already in his 17 deliveries. Let's see how he decides to wrap things up here. Joshua Chippendale try to go for the big one again. Straight in the hands of deep mid wicket though for a single. 148 for 2 after 17.
Okay, hold on. It's only rivalry.
Can Anthony Edwards live up to the hype?
It's only noise. It's only hard work. It's only a game. A block, a serve. It's only a number. It's only breaking the law.
Falling just short of the fielder. Easy single. Joshua playing really well, bringing Jay Desai, new man, on strike now. 2 of 4 for him. Joshua 9 runs short of his back-to-back 50 here in MPL Season 2. Mitansh coming back for his second over of the night, providing the big breakthrough last over, getting Smith Patel out for 70. And the youngster being brought in very late into the bowling attack. 7th bowler of the night, but he's done an exceptional job so far. We talked about loose deliveries against new batsmen, but Mitansh has been delivering so far. On the mark, putting the batsman under pressure, definitely not giving him a chance to make contact with the ball. That's exactly what you want to see from young local talent here. It's going to be buys, and looks like it's going to be a wide as well. Uncharacteristic error here from the youngster, even more so from the wicketkeeper, Ravi. But again, the DeePark Dynamites really have let it go in the field on several occasions. A lot of overthrows, a couple of misfields here and there, and well, what they have done really well is hold on to their catches. And that's been the difference. Ball racing away, fielder trying to cover it. It goes right through him. Teeth Patel letting that one slide through, and that's a 4. Joshua looking in phenomenal form here. 45, just 5 runs short of his back-to-back 50. Doing a great job. And all batsmen that have come in for Brayborn have done an exceptional job so far, putting big numbers on the board for their team. Jay Desai, the only guy here who hasn't put up a big total. Plenty of deliveries left here for him to make an impact too. finds himself on strike. They want to come back for the second. Last ball over here against Mitansh. Jay Desai moving across the stumps and forcing a shot on the onside. And that goes for 4, relieving some of that pressure on him. 161 for 2 after 18. Let's look at that replay. Again, manipulating the field. We've seen all of the batsmen here for the Breybourne Cricket Club, all 4 of them, utilize that strategy tonight. And they've definitely come here with a game plan, and they've executed it to perfection. 161 on the board, 18 overs down. I'm sure they're aiming for upwards of 180. Not a bad delivery either, but just good intent from Jay Desai, even better execution on that occasion. Finds himself on the non-striker's end now. Joshua 4-run short of his back-to-back 50. How does he cross the mark? I reckon he does that with a 6. Well fielded there. Well long on. Just a single. He's gonna have to wait a couple more deliveries here, the young fella. 11 deliveries left here tonight for the Braybourne Cricket Club to put on a big total. But Jay Desai coming down the track had no idea of what the ball was doing. Tried to create a shot out of nothing. No eyes on the ball. Passes him by and gets stumped casually by number 3, the keeper, Ravi, behind the stumps. Again, let's see what he was trying to do. Again, trying to force a big shot. Nowhere close to the trajectory of the ball either. And he has to depart. The lowest scoring player here for the Braybourne Cricket Club tonight. 6 of 8. Ten deliveries left here for the Braybourne Cricket Club. Put on a competitive total here. Again, the idea should be to give Joshua as much strike as possible. The youngster has shown great intent and even better execution here tonight. Varun Patel getting his first breakthrough in his last over tonight. 33 runs conceded though. Been really expensive. Will that come back to haunt them? The DeePark Dynamites chased down 125 in their last outing here in MPL quite easily, but can they chase down the big total here that Brayborn are trying to set? Meet Patel, the new batsman out there in the middle. 10 deliveries left to go here. Run rate starting to fall. Right away, first delivery. Yash Patel comes under it, fumbles it a bit, but he takes it eventually. And 2 back-to-back wickets here. And Varun Patel, number 13, proving to be quite unlucky for the Braybourne Cricket Club this over. Been very, very expensive tonight, but making a good comeback here this over. 2 back-to-back wickets. Oh, little fumble hopped out of his hands, but did good to keep his eyes on it. Nine deliveries left here. Mohit, the new man out there. Hat-trick ball for Vrund, number 13. Very unlucky so far this over for Brayborn. Hat-trick ball. Can he deliver? Goes big again. This time clears the rope for 6. Really interesting to see Mohit go with that shot. That's the same one that got Meets dismissed first delivery he faced. But again, Breybourne Cricket Club playing a fearless style of cricket here tonight. Hat-trick ball, you don't see a lot of players go for the big one, especially the first delivery of the night. Oh, I think that was an edge. Dropped by the keeper. Definitely looking by, judging by Varun Patel's reaction there. Let's look at the replay. Yup, outside edge. Oh, and that should have been taken. The grand scheme of things, that was a pretty easy opportunity there for the wicketkeeper, hitting his forearm, but that should have been taken. Last ball for Runt. Puts it in the gap, coming back for 2. Great running between the wickets. Quick feet here. 42 runs conceded by Varun Patel, but adds 2 wickets. 171 for 4 after 19. Lost over here for Brayborn to put on a total. Run rate has dropped a bit. Can they make a comeback here in this over? Good looking shot. Just 1 run though. Protection in that area. Good field set here by the captain. If you're enjoying this broadcast, I know you are, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Show some support here to the media team and all the players putting on an exceptional performance here in MPL Season 2. Mitansh, the youngster, entrusted with the last throw of the game. He's been really good so far. He has conceded a couple runs, but he did provide that massive breakthrough. And Joshua Chippendale scores his consecutive back-to-back 50 here in MPL Season 2. He looks a little gassed right now, but it's the last over. Just 3 deliveries left. He's going to have to muster any remaining strength he has left in those arms. And he does. Oh, God, what a shot. With the wind. And that one was massive. He didn't even have to move an inch. He knew as soon as that hit his bat. He knew where that was going to end up. Beautiful looking shot. Utilizing the pace in the slot. Wow. Putting the youngster under pressure here in the last over. 2 deliveries left. And they've crossed 180 here. That's the target that they were aiming for. 2 deliveries left. Can they cross 190? Oh, a really good comeback delivery by Mitansh. Again, spends a lot of time training over at CYCA in Lake Zurich. And that experience is paying dividends here. Again, going for a bunch of runs, but he has shown the ability to deliver in high-pressure environments. We'll have to ball that one again. 183 on the board now. A 6 here can put up a target of 190. 9.5 needed per over. And that's a good position to be if you're trying to defend a score here in Hanover Park. Last ball. Not enough bat on it. Chippy chips it. Coming back for the second. Really, really good running. And a good total on the board here. 185 for 4 after 20 full overs. And Joshua Chippendale takes them home with an exceptional 59-run stand, second highest scorer of the night. Just following Smith Patel there. 70 runs for him. 7 ballers utilized for the DeePark Dynamites, conceding a lot of runs. But Varun Patel coming through with 2 wickets in his last over. Mitansh providing that big breakthrough in his first over. And a tall task ahead here for the DeePark Dynamites. Tune in right after this innings break to see if they can chase down a total of 186 in Hanover Park. And we're back, folks, live from Hanover Park in Chicagoland. We have the possibility of an exciting chase here on our hands. DeePark Dynamites need to chase down 186 runs in 20 overs, aided by that wide to start things off by Mohit. Mitansh, the youngster, on strike. He was the same person who balled the last over of the Brayborn batting innings. And a really good looking shot. Played in the gap again. Power play restrictions. Just 2 men allowed outside the circle. Played it really high up. Good aggressive intent right away from the youngster. Using his height and his reach to his advantage there. Couldn't cross the 30-yard circle, but it fell right in no man's land. Giving him another chance here. But again, really good aggressive intent here from the youngster. Going at it right away. And Breybourne Cricket Club, unlike DeePark Dynamites, going with their pace option right away. DeePark Dynamites didn't bring a pacer on until the 10th over of that innings. Mohit starting things off here for Brayborn. And that's dropped by long off. Mitansh with good aggressive intent right into the fielder's hands there, finding the toe end of the bat. Right into the fielder's hands. That should have been taken. Easy opportunity. One of the more easier ones you'd probably get tonight. Mitansh showing good intent. He's played 2 in the air already. 2 could be opportunities. Can he capitalize off these extra lives he just received? Manan now finding himself on strike. Manan Patel, experienced veteran of the sport here. Over 8,000 runs for him. 285 games under his belt. 494 sixes, 496 fours. Bit of a competition between the two here. And we see why he has so many of those under his belt. First ball of his innings against a pacer, new ball, and he uses that shot. That shows how much confidence he has in himself. You don't see a lot of players, even at the international level, do something like that. Again, slow outfield, so didn't cross the ropes for a 4, but he'll get 2. Good confidence booster here, utilizing the pace here of Mohit Patel to his advantage. Mohit, experience in his own right, 81 matches, 62 wickets. Try to go for the big one again. And the intention is really clear here for both men out in the middle. Swing at everything. Slightly different approach employed by the Brayborn openers. Again, they took a few deliveries to settle in, to understand the situation, and then they got going. But DeePark Dynamite showing good aggressive intent here right away. Last ball of the first over. And a very, very good looking delivery there to cap things off in the first over. It's 6 for 0 after 1. Second over of the game. Mitansh taking his guard. Path, the new baller here now. Another pace option. And if you've been following Breybourne Cricket Club this season in the MPL, I'm sure you would have noticed one key name missing off the list here tonight. Good running between the wickets. Again, that's exactly what you want to see in T20 cricket. Squeeze out every last bit that you can. Put the fielding unit under pressure. And a good job there by Mitanj calling for that run. And Manan completing that as well on the other end. Again, a notable name missing here for the Breybourne Cricket Club is Calvin Savage. We've seen him hit some exceptional sixes here. Massive shots. Missing here tonight because he's reported a Major League Cricket camp. That season starts July 5th here in the United States of America. Sport is growing quite a bit in this part of the world. And that's because you have so much talent competing against each other at some of the highest levels of competition in the sport. Manan Patel taking the charge against one of those guys here tonight. Clears the infield, manipulating the field. Two fielders available outside the 30-yard circle in the deep for Brayborn in the first 6 overs. See a guy out at deep mid-wicket. One just wide of long on as well. Cow corner. Top edge. Not the kind of shot he was playing that he wanted to play, but he gets the result that he was looking for. That's a 4. Again, Brayborn going with the pace on option. And when you do that, even those miss hits can carry for boundaries. They have a lot of pace to offer here, the new ballers for Brayborn, but getting really unlucky on that occasion. And again, given the pace of the fielders, it's been really interesting to notice the kind of field sets Braybourne Cricket Club is going with. No third man in the deep. And they've targeted that area of the ground intentionally and unintentionally tonight. Slower delivery, picked that up really well for a single. Bath making a good comeback here. Tightening things up a bit after that 4. 14 runs coming up here to the end of the second over. It's going to be called a wide. Umpire agrees. 3 runs here. Again, that takes off a lot of pressure from the 2 batsmen out in the middle. Those loose deliveries. We saw a lot of those from DeePark Dynamites as well. But they will tighten the screws up eventually. Can Brayborn replicate that? Good comeback here by Parth. Run rate starting to drop very early in the innings, but in a chase it all adds up. Last ball of the second over. Full toss, just shy of the fielder there. It's gonna go across the ropes for 4. Again, not the kind of shot he wanted to play, but the result he wanted for sure. Bit of a miss hit there, just shy of the fielder. Could have been an opportunity, but full toss. 19 for none after 2.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies. More than what you think.
Okay, another wide to start things off. Mohit starting his second over with yet another wide. Same thing he did in his first one as well. Nose might be catching up to him a little bit here. They do have a good score to defend though. The DeePark Dynamites haven't looked like they've settled in just yet. They're scoring at 10 runs and over, but that could change things. Forcing a shot on the onside. That's a 4. Just behind square leg. And on cue, Jay Desai, the captain and the wicketkeeper, makes a quick adjustment here in the field. I think he wants some protection there. On the onside. Brings deep point in. Not sure why he was there in the first place. A good way to start that over off. Munnan showing good intent here. 13 of 7. Again, that's what you need to do as an opener. You need to create opportunities. You need to hunt for those boundaries. You won't always get those kind of deliveries to play the kind of shots that you've practiced, but every now and then you need to read the baller's mind. You need to predict what he's going to do. Get in the right position and play an aggressive shot. That's exactly what Munnan has done here so far. That's exactly what Brayborn was doing. I got them to 185 to begin with. Smith Patel scored 70 for Brayborn, 59 from Joshua, seeing the innings off all the way till the end. We need a couple players here for DeePark to play that kind of cameo as well. Need a big innings here. Good delivery there by Mohit. Down the track, hoist it up. 1 bounce and a 4. Manan Patel putting Mohit under a lot of pressure. Coming down the track against the fast bowler. That's what you need at this stage of the game, especially with the power play restrictions. Deep square here for the righty. Tries to go for a big shot once again. Couldn't capitalize off that. I think he wanted to play that over Cow Corner. Again, the run rate has not been an issue. They have been finding the ropes here tonight, the two openers, but they need to settle in. Again, a big innings is needed out of at least one of these guys. And so far, even with the runs flowing, they haven't looked in tune just yet. They need to lock in. And they need to use the power play to do that. Field adjustment being made here. Third man goes deep. Square leg comes in. And that's a huge 6 on the offside. Over point. What a good looking shot that was. Using that extra pace, using that extra bounce to good effect. Middle of the bat, clears the ropes with ease. Great way to finish that over up. And Manan Patel starting to look like the man in form.
I think he took it out
That
just a
DeePark
little
Dynamites
fast.
need him to be.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep. And
There are two beeps. There's a beep, and then you're gonna wait for a beep. It's a little. You hear the difference?
no.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
That'll be 64.55. You can insert your card when you're ready.
Gentlemen, we have the owner of Breybourne Cricket Club, Paresh here. Paresh bhai, you have had a fantastic season 1 ever since you formed Breybourne Cricket Club. Last year you were the champions in Breybourne Premier League. You're coming into the Midwest Premier League. So tell me a little bit about Breybourne Cricket Club.
Well, the Brayborn Cricket Club was founded with a mission to give back to cricket, right? And we wanted to create an environment in the club where the pros are playing with the young generations. So we wanted to keep that combination so the young generation learns from the pro, and then as they grow in their career, they become pros.
Wow, that's a serious challenge that you have taken on, because that's been something that Chicago is lagging for a really long time. So what do you think of the game situation right now?
Well, it's quietly balanced. I think boys did the job at the bat. Now they perform with the ball. As long as they follow the script, I think we should be good.
All right, awesome. I think you've got 180 on the board. Do you think that's good enough?
I think so. I think we have the bowling power to restrict them under 180.
Awesome, brilliant. So early catch drop of Mitansh, how much do you think it's going to hurt you?
Well, I mean, it's part and parcel of the game. A couple errors here and there, but overall, I think we should be fine.
All right, so Paresh bhai here looking super solid and confident. So I wish you all the very best, Paresh bhai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jimit Patel, the young spinner, comes in to replace Path Brahmabat. The impact substitution here tonight. In place of Prithvish got injured here in the first half. And the right arm leg spinner has a tall task ahead of him here tonight to build pressure for his team. Look for those early breakthroughs being brought in the power play overs. Good performance here for him. Last game he played in MPL a couple of weeks ago. But again, in the power play, you only have 2 men outside the 30-yard circle to play with. And at that time, not the best delivery given the circumstances. And Manan Patel capitalizes. Full delivery in his hitting arc. No protection in that part of the ground. Easy picking, and the youngster really needs to tighten things up a little bit here. Seating a boundary already. And he goes big. Goes big for a maximum. That's a 6. And Manan Patel has found his rhythm. 33 or 15. Just the kind of delivery you do want with that fresh new ball. It's stiff. No fear. Because again, no feelers to cover a mishit. He can play those kind of shots. Fly it a bit more. Played with the length a little bit as well. A good comeback delivery for Jimit. 45 for 0 after 4. 45 for none after 4. Hear a bit of thunder there in the background. Not a lot of cloud cover here. Wide delivery to start things off. That was way off the mark. Side shot at the new man being brought in into the attack for Brayborn, and not the best first delivery. Again, we've seen a lot of ballers, both from Brayborn and DeePark, ball terrible first deliveries here to kick things off. And Mitansh again uses that pace, drifting down onto the pads, lofts it away for a massive 6. Those are the kind of loose deliveries you want if you're a batsman out in the middle, trying to gain confidence, build your rhythm. That's exactly what Saicharat gives him. Easy pickings. And not really sure why so many of the balls we've seen here tonight are balls such bad first deliveries to kick things off. First legal delivery of this over as well. A lot of thunder here in the background. We don't expect any rain to disrupt play here tonight, but you never know. Never know what the cricket gods have in store for us here tonight. Brayborn did play a rain-impacted game. The first one they played against Schaumburg Vikings, they lost. Couldn't defend the DLS total. It's 114 that they needed to defend in 10 overs, but the Vikings chased that down in a last over thriller. They won their last outing against the CCC Stars. DeePark Dynamites have played one game here so far. They chased down the score. Relatively low score of 124. But Brayborn is number 3 on the points table right now. The winner of this game keeps their hold on that position. Can the DeePark Dynamites pull something off here and steal that? And with deliveries like that, it gets increasingly easier. Another wide down the leg side. Saicharat going, charging in, prioritizing pace over his line and length. Balling in the power play overs, you need to be more precise. I've seen a lot of deliveries drift down the leg side. Another wide. And he has the field set up to be balling down the leg side. I think he's trying to tempt Mitansh into playing that flick shot. Maybe take the pace off one of those deliveries drifting down the pads and get caught off guard by the fielder out there. Deep square leg. I think that's the plan that they're going for, but not great execution here from Sai. And it's taken on cue. I think he might have heard me. Right into the fielder's hands. Tempted the youngster Mitansh to play that shot. And a good catch taken there as well. Saicharat finally nails one delivery this over, and that earns him a wicket. That's exactly the shot that they were trying to make Mitansh play all over long. Finally executes a good delivery and gets the youngster dismissed. 17 of 11. Good contribution for him. Starting to look pretty dangerous as well, but he's going to have to depart. New man out there in the middle now. Prithwish Patel. If you've been watching this game, following it along, from the first innings. We saw him get injured towards the end of that first innings while trying to go for a catch. He dropped that one, but looks like he's fine now. Coming into bat, number 4. Number 3, sorry. 9 deliveries left here in the power play. Side Charith, 3 deliveries so far, 11 runs conceded, 1 wicket though, getting the breakthrough. .56 They're batting at a really good run rate right now, over 12 required. Starting to drop close to 8 at the moment. Just a couple of big shots. They've made good use of the power play as well. And you should make good use of this opportunity and follow Midwest Cricket Conference on all social media platforms. Just short of the ropes there. Good looking shot to start his innings off. He gets a double. Again, very slow outfield. Any other ground that would have been an easy 4, but you really have to work for your runs in the Midwest area with the fields that we have available to us right now. But again, the sport is growing in popularity with the World Cup being co-hosted by the United States, so plenty of changes to come in the years to come. Down the track again, charges, but right in the hands of the fielder. Good intent here from Prithwish. Not letting that injury bother him. Fireworks going off in the background. Need some fireworks here for the DeePark Dynamites as well. With the bat. Last ball of the 5th over. 13 off already. How does he wrap things off? Side Charith. Down the track, in the air, fielder coming underneath it. Easy catch. And too aggressive, too soon. Lack of execution, top edge. Side Charith, expensive over from him, but what a comeback here. 2 back-to-back breakthroughs this over. 58 for 2 at the end of 5. And the DeePark Dynamites starting to look like they might be in a bit of trouble here tonight. 2 men have already departed. Things going Braybourne Cricket Club's way, even though the run rate is high. Still a lot of work to be done here. The one thing Brayborn excelled at when they were out to bat is that they didn't lose a lot of wickets. And that's what got them to that high total. They didn't even have to utilize their batting depth, but DeePark Dynamites, do they have enough men in the bullpen to chase down this total if they keep losing their wickets like this? Again, good aggressive intent, but too much, too soon. Well, at least the new batsman won't have to face the first delivery as soon as he comes in and in the over. So Manan is gonna find himself on strike here. 33 of 16, batting at a strike rate of over 200, and he needs to stick around for a bit and play a big innings if they want to succeed tonight. And that's exactly what he does. What a good looking shot over square leg for a 6. Picked it out of the air. Jimit Patel in a whole world of trouble already. The youngster being put in a pressure situation here with just 2 men outside the circle, gets in good position, predicted the kind of line that Jimit was going to utilize, targeted that part of the field where there's no protection at all. Deep mid wicket here. And a long on fielder as well, but he put so much muscle behind that shot, Manan Patel, that I'm pretty sure that ball came down with some frost on it. That went up miles. Let's take another look at that. Flighted up, not a lot of turn. Easy pickings, and yeah, I think Jimit was brought in too soon. could be used really well with 5 fielders available outside the 30-yard circle, but brought in too soon in the power play overs. Gives Manan the ability to just target the part of the field where there's no protection outside. Even if he mishits it, there's no one there to catch that. He's making good use of that in the last over of the power play. 70 for 2, 4 deliveries left in the power play overs. Tries to go again. Not enough air behind that, but in the same part of the field. And again, not the best display of captaincy here, because you would think after conceding so many boundaries on that same part of the ground that they would move the long on fielder over to long off. I mean, that's the line and length that Jimit Patel is targeting. That 1-6 that Manan scored at the start of this innings, he did position himself to play that over the leg side. So that was a good shot on his part. He created that opportunity for himself, but everything else has just been fed to him. And we finally see a change here. Deep mid wicket comes in. Still have long on. Now we have long off protection as well. 3 deliveries in. Conceded 2 sixes and a 4. 16 runs already. And again, Manan is filled with confidence right now. Brings his 50 up in style with a really, really good looking 4. Chay Desai, the captain, having a chat with the youngster here. Again, can't fault him necessarily for that delivery. He positioned himself really well to play that over the onside. No protection there either. But he's flighting it up a lot, giving Manan a lot of time to get in the right zone. Again, no protection there whatsoever, so easy pickings, even if you mishit it. Gives the batsman a lot of confidence to work with. And Manan Patel, 53 of 20. 2 deliveries left in the power play. What can Manan do? This time he goes over extra cover for a 4. Beautiful display of batting here. And we talked about one of the openers sticking around and playing a big role here to chase down the 186 target. Manan Patel taking on that responsibility on his shoulders. I'd like to remind you that Jay Patel is on the other end right now, non-striker's end. He came in at the end of the last over when Mitansh got dismissed. He hasn't even faced a single delivery yet. Not even a single delivery. Because Manan Patel has scored 24 runs this over already. And he wanted to go again, but he'll take the single and he'll keep strike for the next one as well. It's 83 for 2 after 6.
So we have Urvish Desai, the captain of DeePark Dynamites with us. It's going to be a great contest here tonight. Urvi, what do you think of the match situation at this time?
They've got a good score. They batted brilliantly. I think we had our moments when we're able to come back. At the end, I would say we're happy to restrict them. And all said and done, we've played enough cricket here. It is not, this kind of a total we have chased down before, even in as big of a game as a final. So it's just, at this point, it's about keeping our heads high and getting the job done.
Absolutely. So at one point they looked like they're going to cross 200, but you guys did amazing to restrict them to about 180, which should be a pretty decent total. You folks have actually chased down that total so many times. So what's the strategy going in?
I think the key is going to be the power play. The big thing with this pitch, as we have seen, is it's very hard for a new guy to go in and get the job done. So we're going to go obviously hard in the power play, and then we're hoping one of them bats through, which is also going to be the key. I think once you're in, you have to get the job done. So it's that simple. If you're in, get it done.
So one of the crucial players got injured. How is he doing now?
He's a fighter, so if it comes down to a matter of him having to fight, he's going to go down and fight.
All right, so let's all hope that Prithvish Patel is back and he's going to be there for his team tonight. It's going to be a crucial game. So ladies and gentlemen, the game's going to start. Thank you so much, Yudi. All the very best.
Sachet coming back for his second over of the night. Expensive first over, conceding 13 runs, but did provide the breakthrough that Brayborn was looking for. 2 wickets in that over for him. Again down the leg side, just like it's a mirror reflection of what he did in his first over. Again, drifting down the leg side. Nowhere close to the batsman. Now that the power play restrictions have been lifted, we have a few more men covering the ropes now. See a long on, long off cover as well, but no fielder in the area that Manan Patel just targeted. What kind of shot was that? That's the kind of shot a man plays when he is in impeccable form and aided by poor bowling by the opposition. Let's take a look at that replay. Oh, easy, easy. It's so predictable. Yeah, and Saichar did provide a massive breakthrough in his previous over, but his line and length has been way too predictable here, especially for Manan Patel. Jay Desai, this is the second over he finds himself on the non-striker end. Jay Patel has not been on strike yet, and for the first time he does find himself on strike. Now, good throw from the deep, and unfortunately, no one there to back that up. Manan Patel is back on strike. Jay Patel is going to have to wait a bit now. Manan 66 of 24. Dream start here for him. And the DeePark Dynamites batting at close to 15 and over. Much better delivery. DeePark Dynamites on the verge of crossing 100 here. In style too, might I add. Manan batting at a strike rate of close to 300. A lot of sixes from his bat. Flighted up. Was looking for that slower Yorker. Manan turned that into a full toss, but couldn't capitalize too much off of it. Just a single, and Jay Patel finally finding himself on strike for the first time here tonight. And he's been out there for a minute. Again, it's going to be really interesting to see how Saichar welcomes the new batsman to the middle. He has to be on point here. He has to lock in and put Jay under a lot of pressure. The lefty being brought in now. Quick fielding adjustments being made. We have long on, we have long off. We have one man out there covering deep mid. Cow corner as well. One pretty close to deep point too. Gets off the mark pretty quick. Single to start things off. He's been patiently watching from the other end. I think he's realized that the best thing he can do for his team right now is get Manan on strike as much as possible. He's definitely in the zone right now. He is completely locked in. I mean, the kind of shots we've seen him play, again, not the best bowling display by Brayborn so far in the 7 overs we've seen here tonight, but exceptional batting here by Manan. Has to bail out of that one. I don't blame him for that. I mean, the nerves do get to you, especially when you've been whacked around for so many runs. Conceding 24, much better over this one though. Not that much better, but everything counts. It's all relative, folks. 6 runs away from their century. The DeePark Dynamites. Can they get it with this delivery? So in the hands of the fielder, it's 94 for 2 after 7. 95 for 2 after 7. Sunil, good cameo with the bat. Now he has an opportunity to make an impact for his team with the ball as well. Spin option being utilized here. 173 matches, 122 wickets to show for it. A lot of experience under his belt here. Again, with the batting performance he had, if he can pick up some big wickets here, he has a shot at man of the match tonight. Fielder coming in, and he takes it. What a wonderful catch by number 24, and I'm sure Kobe would be proud. What an amazing catch in the deep. Wow. And on cue, Sunil delivers with the ball. He wants that man of the match award. Let's look at that replay. Let's look at that catch. Just a fireworks going off in the background. We got some fans, excited fans here in Hanover Park, and what a wonderful catch. He almost fell over the ropes. Ball had a lot of pace behind it. Just a step or two shy of the ropes. Managed to hold on to it, stay within the ropes. Good awareness of where he was. And Manan Patel, the dangerous, dangerous batsman, has to depart. A good shot, but unfortunately right in the hands of the fielder there. What a wonderful catch. And Sunil on cue, making just the impact his team needed him to make. Second delivery of the night for him. We expect some light rain showers to come our way. Hopefully we get to see this game go down to the wire. Sunil off to a great start already. New man out in the middle, Urvish Patel. Should have left that alone. That could have been a wide. But going after it, finding the toe end of the bat straight in the hands of the fielder. Two new men out there in the middle. Just 3 deliveries between them. And he goes right away. Again, we're seeing DeePark Dynamites really play some unconventional shots and manipulate the field, most importantly. They've come out here with a game plan for sure. And everyone seems to be on board. Aggressive intent, manipulate the field, put the wicket-keeping captain Jay Desai under a lot of pressure. He has to make a lot of changes each delivery here. And with the righty-lefty combination here and play in the middle, it makes things so much more difficult for the fielding unit. Extra mental and physical toll. Srijay flights that up, driven away for a single. 5 deliveries in, a really good over by him so far. Conceding just 5 runs and a big wicket as well. Big wicket, Manan Patel. The one man in form here tonight for the DeePark Dynamites. Let's see if they can build off of that now. Who is going to be the next man up? Who is going to take the DeePark Dynamites home? Again, batting at a really good run rate right now, so they don't have to panic just yet, but they've lost quite a few wickets. How much batting depth does this team have? Do they have faith in it? 99 for 3 after 8.
Okay, hold on. It's only rivalry.
Can Anthony Edwards live up to the hype?
It's only noise. It's only hard work. It's only a game. A block, a serve, It's only a number. It's only breaking the...
He wants to come back for 2, turned away. Good call there. Lost 3 wickets already. Run rate is high. You don't have to take those kind of risks. 100 up with that single. Abhimanyu Yadav, the new bowler being brought in. Number 13 on his back. Run Patel for DeePark Dynamites had number 13 on his back, and he delivered when it counted. 2 wickets for him in that last over he bowled. Another number 13 being brought in here. A lot of fireworks here close to 4th of July weekend. Big shot right in the hands of the fielder. That's dropped. Again, a lot of airtime there. I'm not sure why the fielder couldn't hold on to that. And number 13 was about to prove himself to be quite unlucky here for DeePark Dynamites. Missed out on that opportunity. That should have been taken. I don't think he judged it perfectly. Fell short of him at the very last second. Playing the field once again. Looking for those boundaries. Looking to rotate the strike. Keep the scoreboard ticking. Keep the pressure on Brayborn. DeePark Dynamites are in a good position thanks to the performance by Manan Patel. But they need to follow up on that as well. Can't get complacent right now. Number one thing right now, even if the runs don't come at the same clip as they did the first 8 overs of this game, is that they shouldn't lose wickets. That's going to be the key to the game here. If they can sustain a partnership here, a good 4th wicket partnership here can really make the difference for the DeePark Dynamites. And I think Jay Patel knows that as well. Not trying to force anything right off the bat. Relatively quieter over here for DeePark. Just 4 runs off it. 1 delivery left to go. But they need to be out there in the middle. And play the field with shots like that. And that missed me by 6 inches in the production booth. What a good looking shot. Good shot. A really good shot there for 6. Much needed boundary there. 11 runs coming off that over. And folks, 10 runs coming off that over. And make sure that you subscribe to Midwest Cricket Conference on all social media platforms, including WhatsApp. Got a good presence there as well. Stay in touch with everything the Midwest Cricket Conference has to offer. And boy, there's a lot of it. We're also keeping our eye here in the production booth on the Afghanistan versus Bangladesh game being played in West Indies, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Afghanistan batting first. Not able to put a big total on the board. Rain delaying the game right now. Thankfully, they were able to play all 20 overs. And that's exactly what the DeePark Dynamites would want to do as well. But the way that they're batting, game might end a lot sooner for them. I even call it an early night. Again, playing the field. Good boundary there to start things off this over. 113 off just 9 overs. Again, when your openers deliver the way that Mitansh and Manan did, your middle order, lower order batsmen can come in and play a more aggressive role. They can play those kind of shots where they can take the risk, manipulate the field, put the ball under pressure. Srijay Sunil coming back for his second. Picked a big wicket the last over. And picks another one on cue. Excellent bowling indeed here by Srijay. 2 big wickets. Urvish Patel was starting to look dangerous and he has to depart. And we're talking about the importance of a good 4th wicket partnership here. Looks like Urvish already made up his mind or what kind of shot he wanted to play. He wanted to force another boundary on the onside, but instead had to switch his shot at the very last second, altered his decision there, and played it right in the hands of the fielder, unfortunately. And Srijay making a big impact here for the Breybourne Cricket Club. 4 wickets down now. Srijay Sunil, their best bowler so far, by quite a margin too. Contender here for man of the match for sure. Can he pick up 2-3 more wickets here? That'll seal the deal. I think his only competition right now is a batsman from Brayborn. Scored 70 runs. Aerial shots here being brought to you courtesy of DJI. Hanover Park in Chicago, home of MPL Season 2. What a beautiful place to play cricket in. Under the bright lights. Sargam, the new man, out in the middle. And Srijay with a wonderful first delivery to kick things off here against the new batsman. Exactly what you want to see. Thunder in the background, lightning in the background as well. Flied it up. Defensive shot, but just goes past the fielder. They're coming back for 2. They'll get there comfortably. Good running between the wickets. Keep the scoreboard ticking. It's 115 now. 1 delivery left to go in the 10th. Batting at a really good run rate. Required dropping under 7 now. They just need to hold on to their wickets, and they can cross the line quite comfortably. I know they rely a lot on their batting depth, but not a lot of resources available to them after these wickets. 115 for 4 after 10. Abhimanyu Yadav being brought in for his second over of the night. Conceded 10 off the first one. DeePark Dynamites in a comfortable position right now, but they do need to hold on to their wickets. Playing the field, placing it in the gap. Come back for 2. Chasing down that ball. That could have been called a wide. But chasing it down. Jay Patel looking very confident here. 13 of 8 already. Good looking shot. Good running between those wickets. Keeping the scoreboard ticking. That's exactly what you need to do as the batting unit here tonight. Build the pressure on the opposition. Put them under pressure. Don't succumb to it. 118 on the board already. 68 needed in 58 now. Pretty close to run a ball. This game is anything but done. 6 wickets left. Expect maybe 2 or 3 good batsmen after this. So these two really need to stick around. They'll cross the mark playing like this for sure. I'm sure they understand that as well. Again, working off the backs of a great start provided to them by the openers Mitansh and Manan. Jay Patel not ready for that one. Walks right off. Abhimanyu Yadav, number 13, Can he spell disaster for DeePark here? Good delivery there. Jay Patel knew that as well. Let that one go. Tried to go on the leg side. No protection behind square. Contact with the bat. That could have gone for 6. Definitely could have been a 4. But that's exactly what you need at this stage. Keep the scoreboard ticking. Just take those singles, maybe the occasional double, and then search for at least one boundary each over. That's the game plan that the DeePark Dynamites have relied on the past couple of overs here. And it's worked out for them. Not called a wide. That was a bit weird, but umpire's call 119 for 4 after 11. Just 4 runs off 3 deliveries so far. Srijay proving to be one of the better ballers here for Brayborn tonight. 3rd over is off to a great start as well. Picking up wickets in both of the previous overs he's balled here tonight. Fielder coming underneath it. Another comfortable catch. And Srijay Sunil has brought a lot of luck here tonight with him. 3rd wicket of the night. 1 wicket each over. Big ones too. And he knew as soon as he hit that up in the sky, not enough behind it. Full toss on offer there. Slightly slower one. Enough to fool Sargam. And he has to depart for 6 runs of 7 deliveries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12th over of the game. And what was looking like an easy chase for the DeePark Dynamites is starting to look Starting to look really complicated here now. Again, making things so much more difficult for themselves. Good bowling here by Srijay, but you have to stop and wonder. DeePark Dynamites in such a good position. Why were they trying to throw their wickets away? Chase after the boundaries that they did not need. Could easily just hunt for fours at this stage of the game. Target the open parts of the field for sixes if you want, just to have that extra bit of protection from a miss hit like the one that led to Sargam departing. But Ravi, the wicketkeeper for the DeePark Dynamites, comes in at number 7. Big role for him to play here as a finisher. A good delivery by Srijay to welcome him to the crease. He's one of the only bowlers tonight that has bowled good deliveries to welcome new batsmen to the crease. From both teams, actually. Long one's going to cut that off. They'll just take a single. And great bowling here by Srijay. 124 for 5 after 12. Srijay, great knock with the bat. And conceding just 16 runs after 3 overs. And rain starting to come down here, folks. Starting to pick up intensity as well. And umpires call off play. No, they don't. A surprising move here by the umpires. I don't think... Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties here. We have to get the cameras out of the way here with the rain coming down. A lot of expensive equipment being utilized here by Midwest Premier League to bring quality production value to you. We're gonna have to wait a bit for this rain to pass before we get the cameras back online. But that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop the 2 batsmen out in the middle from going after it. Big 6, much needed 6 here. Good running between the wickets, and they decided the wicketkeeper taking a hit on that first. The showers seem to have passed. Let's hope it stays that way. 132 for 5, 2 deliveries left. Stumping appeal. Square leg umpire wasn't interested in that. Wanted to come back for 2. Turned away. Wasn't even paying attention on the non-striker's end. Yeah, you don't have to throw a wicket away. Good over, given everything that's gone down so far. 133 for 5 after 13. Still expect some scattered thunderstorms in the next hour or so here. But I think we might just have enough time to wrap this game up. 7 overs left. 53 needed and 42 deliveries. DeePark Dynamites on track for a good finish here, but they've thrown away a lot of their wickets so far. And apologies for the technical difficulties here, folks. We're getting our cameras back up online. Could have been another catch there, dropped. Uncharacteristic here tonight by the Breybourne Cricket Club. Joshua the culprit on that occasion. Comfortable single there. Srijay Sunil, so useful with the bat, even more with the ball. Wrapping up his 4th over here tonight, just conceding 19 runs in one of the most crucial stages of the game here. Put a dampener on the scoring rate here for DeePark. Picked up 3 massive wickets as well. One delivery left here for Srijay, and the 3 overs that he balled before this, each one of those, he claimed a wicket. Last delivery here, can he do that for the 4th time in a row tonight? Miss hit, no fine leg to cover that. They're coming back for 2, might even make that 3. They won't. Good throw there by the fielder. And an exceptional bowling performance here by Srijay, just conceding 21 runs off his 4 overs and 3 wickets. 138 for 5 after 14. Six. What a great way to start things off here by Ravi. Great job by the wicketkeeper batsman here. Again, spending so much time behind the stumps in the first innings. It's a good idea of what the pitch is doing here tonight. Let's look at the replay. In the slot for him, massive 6 over long off. Just what his team needs right now. We're in the end game now, folks, for this game. 42 needed in 35. Abhimanyu Yadav, very, very expensive. Bowling his fourth over here. Conceded 29 already. Another one that's up in the sky. Fielder coming underneath it. Goes right through his hands. Waiting for the call here from the umpire. Boundary check, and that's a 6. 2 back-to-back maximums for Ravi, the wicketkeeper batsman here for DeePark Dynamite. Coming in at number 7, playing the finisher role so exceptionally well. Massive, massive responsibility on his shoulders here. A win here takes them to the 3rd spot on the points table. Flighted up again. Slower this time. Long on. Takes it. Finally. Third time's the charm here for number 13. And fortunately, Ravi will have to depart after 2 great shots for 6s. This time caught on the ropes. Flighted just enough. Slowed the delivery down just enough to get that dangerous batsman dismissed. 6 wickets down here for the DeePark Dynamites. But has the damage been done already this over? 36 needed in 33 now. New batsman out in the middle. Rohan gets off the mark immediately with a shot down to point for a single. But again, a good wicket taken there by Abhimanyu Yadav. But is it too little too late? 35 needed in 32. What a great over here so far. And Ravi could have stuck around for a bit as well. He already had 2 6s in the first 2 deliveries. He didn't have to force that shot over long on. Got caught at the ropes with that slower delivery. Wisely put away. Oh, and that's out. That's been given. The batsman in disbelief. But he will have to depart. Umpire's decision prevails. What a great throw there. Even better keeping effort. Oh shit. Come back. Rohan has to depart. Fortunately, Jay Patel is still out there in the middle. He's been around for a while too, playing the long game. 25 of 21. Again, you need one of those guys to stick around. He's played that role to perfection. He has to be the anchor for his team here tonight. 30 deliveries left. 35 needed. One of the more achievable totals here that we've seen in MPL Season 2 so far. 35 of 30. Not a monumental challenge. But again, just 3 wickets left to play with. And no batting left in the dugout. It's just Jay Patel out there in the middle now. Deepark Patel, new Teej Patel, the new man out in the middle. The good news, however, is that Jay Patel is on strike. Starts off with the wide. Again, not what you want to do as bowling unit in this situation. Sai Charit coming back for his third over, and all 3 overs he started them off with wides down the leg side. All 3 overs that he's bowled tonight, first balls have been wides. Will this be a 6? Instead, it's another wide. The coach of Brayborn is definitely not happy with that. Sai Charit has bowled a lot of extras tonight, been pretty expensive too. He had that one good over where he got those 2 big wickets, but not a lot else to show tonight. He does have the opportunity to redeem himself. One of the most crucial stages of the game here tonight. Direct hit and he would have been gone. He takes a single. Every single run counts now. Teej Patel. New man there now. On strike. Hasn't played a delivery yet. Again, Teej Patel hasn't played a ball here tonight. 32 now needed in 29. In the air, but in the gap as well. Will that race away for 4? It doesn't. They're coming back for 3 though. We'll take a good throw. It's not good enough. 3 runs. And at this stage of the game, the situation that the DeePark Dynamites find themselves in, that's as good as a boundary. 29 needed in 28. How the equation has changed here tonight. Almost a run a ball now. Again, aided by a lot of poor deliveries, a lot of extras too. He still has the opportunity to make a good comeback here. Jay Patel, lefty on strike. Another wide? What is going on here? He's trying so hard to keep the ball out of the hitting arc of Jay Patel, who has proven to be quite dangerous tonight. But he's... much better delivery on that occasion. He has been trying to overcompensate too much. He's trying to keep in the process of trying to keep it out of the hitting arc of Jay Patel, but too many extras. (28 and 27). Very good looking shot on the offside. They'll come back for 2. Easy pickings, easy pickings. That time long off came in to cut that one off. Right run on ball here now, folks. 26 and 26. What an exciting night here. MPL Season 2 delivering competitive matchups all season long. 3 wickets left. Jay Patel, one of the only batsmen out there that can take them across the finish line. Does he choose to stick around or does he take the aerial route now? He goes aerial and he's got enough behind it for a massive 6. Massive shot. Running out of words to describe. The batting prowess here by the DeePark Dynamites. Coming in clutch when needed. How much pressure does that 6 take off? Just still another ball left in this over. 20 of 25. The situation was quite different. Favored Brayborn a lot more at the start of this over. But again, so many runs conceded this over. 3 extras, 1 massive 6. But at least he wraps it up with a dot. 15 runs off that over. A massive one at this stage of the game. 166 for 7 after 16. 20 needed in 24. And Teeth Patel been very useful for DeePark with the ball, not so much with the bat. Not sure why he tried to play that shot. That's not the kind of shot you want to play at this stage of the game and lose your wicket to. A scoring shot would have done him a lot better if he got out on that one, but that was just so unnecessary. And Jay Patel on the other end agrees as well. 8 wickets down, much to the dismay of the DeePark Dynamites. 20 needed in 23 deliveries, still so achievable. They're so close to the finish line, but they've just shot themselves in the foot all night long, making silly mistakes. It's been so costly for them here tonight. Again, it's a good thing we don't have a win prediction meter here, because it would have been all over the place tonight. I mean, the game has switched sides so often in the course of this night. There, Mystery coming in, a lot of runs and game time under his belt, but can he deliver as the 10th batsman of the night? Good looking shot to get off the mark. He'll take a single and get Jay Patel on strike. Again, he's the only man left here who can take the DeePark Dynamites home. It's going to be really upsetting to see them drop this one. They've played so well tonight, except for those silly mistakes they've made all night. Throwing their wickets away. Jay Patel, 73 sixes, so many more than the 49 fours he's hit. Always prefers the aerial route, but does he rein that in just a tad bit? Again, you have to see it through. You can't rely on the last batsman to come in. Still over 3 overs left to make an impact. Does he force an aerial shot? And he has to go. Mohit with an exceptional third over. 2 massive wickets and sealing the deal here. What was he going for here, the left-hander? He knows he threw his opportunity to be the hero tonight away. And he has to depart. A good innings from him. Needed so much more. And the Braybourne Cricket Clubs have clawed their way back to a win. When all hope looked lost, they come back in and deliver when it mattered the most. Just 1 wicket left here. 19 runs to go. 3.3 overs, 21 deliveries left. Again, cricket is a very unpredictable sport, but all signs point towards DeePark Dynamites losing this fixture tonight. The sky getting lit up here in the background with lightning in the distance. Thunder taking its time to get to us, so must be quite far away. One of the benefits of taking physics in school, I guess. Brayborn's dugout getting really excited. They're going to have to hold their horses just momentarily here. The game is theirs for the taking. It's theirs to lose as well. But at this stage, with just 1 wicket left to go and no batting prowess left, I think we're done here, folks. Just a couple deliveries away here from the inevitable. Mohit, very expensive early on this innings, conceded 21 runs in his first 3 overs, making a dream comeback here. 3 runs and 2 wickets off. Make that 3 runs and 2 wickets off the over. Game-changing performance here by Mohit. In the end, 169 for 9 after 17. Jimit Patel, the youngster, after 2 very expensive overs being brought in at the end. Let's see if he can recover his economy a bit. Maybe even seal the deal here for Brayborn. Darian Vrund, 2 men out there now. A lot on their shoulders to accomplish. All hope lost here for DeePark Dynamites. Can Jimit Patel seal the deal this over? Good first ball to kick things off. 8-over out, calls of catch, and that's the night, folks. That's the game. And the DeePark Dynamites throw their opportunity to get the 3rd position on the points table as the fireworks go off, courtesy of Midwest Premier League. An exciting finish here tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and joining us. We can't wait to see you again on Thursday for another exciting fixture here in Hanover Park for MPL Season 2. See you then, folks. Good night.